Want to help kids get their homework done? Well, an internet connection is a good start. But kids also need computers. And sometimes the hardest thing about homework is finding a place to do it. So why not hook community centers up with Wi-Fi for kids like us and all the amazing things we're going to learn?
Over the next 10 years, Comcast is committing $1 billion to reach 50 million low-income Americans with the tools and resources they need to be ready for anything.
I hope you're ready, because we are.
This holiday, let Hy-Vee do all the cooking so you can spend more time with family. Order your pre-made holiday meals today. You'll find delicious meals that serve from 2 to 12 people, including succulent turkey, honey-glazed spiral ham, or prime rib. Holiday meal packs are ready to heat and serve and include your choice of sides and rolls. For dessert, choose from apple, pumpkin, banana cream, or French silk pie. Meals start at just $34.99. Reserve your holiday meals today at Hy-Vee.com.
Finally tired of doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results? Well, this show is going to help you change your life for the better. Strap on your seatbelt and navigate this roller coaster we call life with human potential expert and best-selling author Dr. Verna Price. Each week, Dr. Verna blesses you with her virtues to live your best life so you can be the best you that you can be.
Welcome to Dr. Verna's Virtues. It's great to have you back. For those of you who are brand new to the podcast, welcome. And please listen, subscribe, and tell your friends and neighbors to do the same. All right. So this week, as we prepare for the end of 2021 and as we look into 2022, beginning that year, I have a question for you. And the question is this: are you prepared for your success? Let me ask you again. Are you prepared for your success? So today I'm going to give you 4 big questions for you to be working on to get prepared for your success. Okay, are you ready? All right, so before you start, let's go ahead and let's do our affirmation. And for those of you who are brand new, we always do an affirmation before we start because I need you to start thinking differently and talking differently to yourself. All right, let's go ahead and do the Change Your Life affirmation. Put your hand on your heart and repeat after me. This is my life, and I get to change it when I want to, how I want to, if I want to, because it was given to me. And that makes me very valuable, very important, very lovable, and extremely powerful. Let me tell you, you have all the power you need right now in your life to change your life today. And to change your life for the what? For the better. So not long ago, I had a kind of a surprise, right? It's kind of a situation where I usually am prepared. For the most part, I'm usually prepared. So I was invited to do a keynote talk to an organization, and I was invited by one of my women leaders. So I thought, no problem. Of course, I can come, and of course, I can share. Now, what I did not do, we're talking about preparation. What I did not do is ask her about what to wear. And so I showed up at the event, and I showed up because I was talking about my Girls Taking Action program, which is my mentoring program. And for all of those of you who are listening, and you think to yourself, you know what, Dr. Verna, I want that mentoring program in my local school. Please do reach out to me at my website, drvernaprice.com, and we'll talk about that. Okay, and get you started. So I show up at this event in my Girls Taking Action t-shirt. I had a little kind of jacket on, and then I had on these like kind of cropped pants, like capri kind of cropped pants, and some boots. No, actually some Adidas tennis shoes. And so I mean they were white Adidas. They were really nice and everything. So I was looking kind of preppy, to talk to parents kind of look. I walk toward the room, and my first indication was I saw gold, I saw flowers, and then I saw my woman leader walking toward me, who happened to be a Somali woman, and she was beautifully dressed. She had on her hijab, and she had on her full makeup, and she was beautifully dressed for a party. And then I looked into the room, and here I am looking at a banquet sort of setting. I couldn't believe it. And so I looked at my woman leader and I said, we talked about this event. We talked about what I'm supposed to be talking about, but I totally did not prepare in terms of what I looked like. And I knew that I could not in any way, shape, or form get up in front of all those people looking like preppy Dr. Verna, hanging out, about to go to a school and talk to parents and talk to girls about how to be powerful. That was not going to work for this situation where the room was elaborate. It was beautiful. It was gold and white. And, people were dressed in black, dressed to their best. And I thought, oh no, I was caught in a place where I was not prepared. I wouldn't even go into the room. I immediately looked at the woman and I said, you know what? I'm going to be back. And I was prepared and on time. So I was there and I was early. So I still had a little time before the event began. I said, I'm going to be right back. I am going to go and get a proper outfit. Now, the event was a long ways from my home. So literally, I found my closest clothing store and I ran into there and I quick bought an outfit, including shoes. And in a half hour, I was back on there on the premises, ready to provide a keynote to this group of wonderful people. What happened? I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared. And here's the reality. If you're going to be successful, if you're going to get to your next level in 2022, you must be prepared. So I'm going to give you 4 questions to help you prepare for your next level of success. And just know that today I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me, I'm talking to my friends, I am talking to all of us, because I do believe that we all, if you really want to get to your next level, preparation is critical. So question number 1 for preparation, this is called being prepared for your success in 2022. Do you know what you want? Plain and simple. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you're after? Do you really understand, and is it clear of what you want? Now, let me tell you, if you're still in the land of, oh, I think I want this, I think I want that, I think I like this, you're not going to be successful. Plain and simple. Why? Because you're not prepared. If you're prepared, you're going to know exactly what you want. Question number 1, write it down. Do I know what I want? Question number 2, do you know why you want it? Do you understand your motivation behind your success? In other words, what is your motivation that's driving what you want? What do you want, number 1? Number 2, why do you want it? Are you clear about your reasoning, your motivation behind it? Because here's what's going to happen. I can tell you, send me the email, drvernaprice.com. Go to my website and send me an email. Because if you do not understand the why behind your what, you're going to get lost in the process. You're going to get lost in the process, and you're going to end up totally confused. And you might even end up totally stressed out about it, because the question is, do you understand your why? And why is that so important? Because if you're going to pursue success, if you're going to pursue your next level, you are going to run into some hard times. Plain and simple. You're going to have some rough moments. Some things are not going to work the way you thought they're going to work. Some people aren't going to stick with you the way you thought they were going to stick with you. Some funds are not going to be there like you thought it was going to be there. It's not going to be a perfect straight line. Things are going to happen. And when things do happen, if you are not really, really clear about your why, you'll give up. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to persist. Let me say it again, persist. And to persist and be resilient, you must know your why. Question number 3, what do you need to know about? What do you need to know about in order to be successful? All right. Now, this is connected to your knowledge of what it is you want. So whatever it is that you want, if you want to write a book, what do you need to know? If you want to start a business, what do you need to know? If you want to buy a house, what do you need to know? What am I saying to you? This question is, what do I need to know about my want? Okay? And what that means is that I want you to fill that knowledge gap. Here's why. I know this from the top of my head to the tips of my toes. If you don't know nothing, you're not going to grow nothing. So if you want to grow something up in your life, you would better start knowing more in your life, knowing more information, knowing more people, knowing more research. You need to know more to grow more. If you don't know nothing, you're not going to grow nothing. So if for whatever reason you're sitting there and you're thinking, Dr. Verna, nothing is happening in my life, nothing's working, check your knowledge base, check what you know, and you start learning. Give yourself time to learn more. I always say to my clients, you know what? You spend an hour with me, but I've got 25 years of experience in 3 different books. And go to my website, drvernaprice.com, order those 3 books and get that knowledge in you so you know how to change your life. I'm going to move on. Number 4, question. Are you ready for the growth? Do you have the infrastructure built into your life to handle that growth? You say you want to be a millionaire. Oh, that sounds beautiful. That's great. Are you ready to make $1 million? Are you ready to pay taxes on $1 million? Are you ready to get a financial advisor to help you figure out what to do with $1 million? Are you ready? Do you even have bank accounts set up, investments accounts set up? Do you even have, what infrastructure do you have set up to support your growth? And if you don't have infrastructure set up to support your growth, that's fine. Welcome, right? I started my business 25 years ago. I didn't have any infrastructure. All I had was passion and commitment and a love for people and wanting people to be excellent. But you know what the reality is? I spent years trying to get the infrastructure in place. Had I known what I'm telling you right now, 25 years ago, let me tell you, my growth would be astronomical compared to where it is right now. So I'm just sharing with you what I have experienced for myself, have been through for myself, and I'm continuing to work on. So that 4th question is, are you ready for the growth? And is your infrastructure in place to handle the growth? Let me review my 4 questions with you. 1, do you know what you want? 2, do you know why you want it? 3, what do you know about it? Do you have the knowledge about it? And 4, are you ready for growth? Do you have your infrastructure in place? All right, I hope that this was helpful. You can learn more about me and my work at drvernaprice.com. Please feel free to visit my website. And before we leave, let's go ahead and finish up with our affirmation. Put your hand on your heart and repeat after me. This is my life. And it really is your life. So if you're waiting for somebody else to change your life, it's over. It ain't ever going to happen, right? They may give you some blues, but you know what? They're not going to change your life. You're going to do this. This is my life. And I get to change it when I want to, how I want to, if I want to, because it was given to me. And that makes me very valuable, very important, very lovable, and extremely powerful. Like, pull out your power. All right. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Get caught up on previous episodes of Dr. Verna's Virtues at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Whatever your life story, you deserve access to comprehensive, affordable health insurance. But it can be hard to know where to start. That's why Minnesotans have MNsure. MNsure is where you can find health coverage for every Minnesota story, regardless of where you live or what your income is. MNsure is the only place where you can access savings to help lower the cost of your health coverage. And you can get free help in person or over the phone to enroll in a plan that fits your needs and your story. Visit MNsure.org today to get started.
It never fails. Every fall, I fall into a funk. Daylight savings time used to have me singing the blues until I found some help at BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp.com. It's an online resource that matches you with your own licensed professional therapist. Listen. Ain't no shame in talking to somebody about how you feel. Your mom and your friends are great to talk to when you have problems. They're your go-to. But sometimes you need a professional. And that's where you need to call BetterHelp.com. Sometimes it's the only way to get your happy back. BetterHelp.com offers secure online counseling, either over the phone or via video. Now, it's not a crisis line, but BetterHelp.com has counselors who'll help you with your anger, stress, depression, or anxiety. The good news is that they're more affordable than traditional in-person counseling sessions. But you know what? If your money is funny, don't worry. BetterHelp.com even offers financial aid. Let BetterHelp.com help you get your happy back. Log on today to BetterHelp.com.